Welcome to Play by Play, the latest in sports headlines and sports stock news from InvestorIdeas.com. Hello, everyone. This is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to another episode of the Play by Play podcast. For stock news today, we've got the latest from Lululemon and MarineMax. Then we're going to take a look at some headlines involving the NBA Finals and the French Open. But just before we jump into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or even leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Lululemon Athletica Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker LULU, has announced its financial results for the first quarter of fiscal 2023. Highlights include a net revenue of $2 billion USD, a total comparable sales increase of 14%, and the opening of 7 net new company-operated stores during the first quarter. This ends the quarter with 662 stores total. Megan Frank, the company's CFO, said, quote, "Our Q1 results were strong as guests responded well to our product offering in all our markets across the globe. A meaningful acceleration in our China sales trend, coupled with lower air freight, contributed to our better-than-planned financial performance. We are pleased with our momentum heading into the second quarter and for the full year as reflected in our revised outlook for full year 23. End quote. Next up, MarineMax Inc., which trades on the NYSE under the ticker symbol HZO, has announced the acquisition of C&C Boat Works. This is a full-service boat dealer in Cross Lake, Minnesota, and expands MarineMax's footprint in Minnesota to 5 locations. Brett McGill, MarineMax's president and CEO, commented, quote, "This is a business we have known for many years, one that shares our team-focused culture and dedication to service excellence. The addition of C&C Boatworks, which follows our 2021 acquisition of Niçois Marine, enhances our ability to serve customers and realize further efficiencies across our operations in the region. With an annual economic impact of $6.9 billion, recreational boating is important to Minnesota and a prime passion for its residents. We are thrilled to expand our presence there." End quote. All right, we'll leave stocks there for the day and take a look now at some headlines in the sports world. First off, ESPN reports that the Denver Nuggets defeated the Miami Heat 104-93 in the opening game of the NBA Finals. Notably, Denver's center Nikola Jokic made his NBA Finals debut with a triple-double, finishing with 27 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds. Jokic is only the second player in league history to score a triple-double in his NBA Finals debut, following Jason Kidd back in 2002 versus the LA Lakers. Nuggets point guard Jamal Murray said, quote, "We just want to win a championship. I think it's just fluent, beautiful basketball. The ball is hopping, and we're just playing off each other. You can have a great game with only 5 shots until the 4th. End quote. Jokic's fellow Serbian tennis superstar Novak Djokovic takes the court against Spanish player Alejandro Davidovich Fokina at the French Open today. The Associated Press reports that elsewhere at the tournament, Jessica Pegula, the number 3 seeded American player, has lost 6-1, 6-3 to Belgian Elise Mertens in the 3rd round today. Pegula commented, quote, "I feel like I was still playing good points. Elise was just being really tough, not making a lot of errors, and making me play every single ball. And with the windy conditions, I felt like it definitely played into her game." End quote. Today's edition of Play by Play. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. InvestorIdeas.com reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. All investment involves risk, and this podcast is not meant to be an endorsement to buy or sell securities or products. To hear more podcasts, you can go to investorideas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, and most audio platforms available.